What's going on, everybody? Today I am going to do a review on the Leatherman Skeletool. Now, there's a lot of reviews out there on this particular one. A few of them I've watched to determine if I wanted to purchase this quite some time ago. This one here is probably about a year and a half to 2 years old now. This is what I consider my EDC. Every day I carry this. This has been through a tremendous amount of work, play, and everything in between. And most of the reviews that I've seen out there are new out of the package. Maybe, used it for a month or something like that. No, not knocking anybody's reviews. I'm just saying that the ones I saw were of a relatively new one. This is a year and a half to 2 years old, so I thought I'd just show it how it is after that length of time of being used every day. And I carry this every single day. So I'm gonna just show you, some of the features. It does come with the bits. There's a Phillip, a small Phillip and a larger Phillips, and they're flat, and they just fit in this little square or rectangular little chamber here. And there is, you can see it when I push down with my thumb, you see that little tang right there is what holds this in. There's a little divot on the top right there, so you can just stick it in there, let go, and it's in there. It's not coming out, it won't fall out, which is a feature I love. It comes with two of them. There's that one, and then there is also one that stores inside of the handle right here, so you can just push it out and it just comes out like that. And this is the flathead version, so there's a smaller flathead and a wider. Same exact concept. Just drop it in there, push the little button, goes down in, it's locked in place, and then you can take your spare and just drop it right in that slot right there, and then just push it down in. Never lost one, never had any issues with it falling out. So that right there is a very well designed idea. I love it very much. Doesn't require a separate little plastic thing to hold it in. It is always with you all the time, just carrying this. Obviously you've got the pliers. They are a bit of a blunt nose on them. At times I wouldn't mind those being a more of a needle nose tip, but I've had some needle nose that snapped off, so I mean that could be part of the reason why they changed to a blunt nose. Maybe it's just a longevity thing. They work fine, but there's been a couple times where I would have liked that to have been a little bit more of a needle nose. As far as the pliers go, they work fine for like nuts that you can get to. It's a small tool, and the jaws do open quite a bit. There is some leverage issues. I mean, you can't get a whole bunch of torque on it, but all in all, works well for, in a pinch. There's also wire cutters in there, which, I've cut a fair amount of wire with it. Not a whole bunch, but, it's mostly been like an emergency where I just needed to, cut a piece of baling wire or maybe a metal hanger or something like that. I don't use this, say, for rewiring a house or something, but they do come in handy, and I have used them quite a bit, and they're still in really good shape. I mean, I don't even really see any wear on them whatsoever. The pocket clip is very well designed. It goes in the pocket very well. It carries well. It's down in the pocket pretty deep, so that's nice. It never falls out. It also has this, you can clip it on your belt loop or backpack, or whatever, clip it on whatever you can fit inside there. I don't use that feature at all. Also, inside right there, when you push that back, that is actually a bottle opener, which does work. I've used that several times, and that works very well. What else do we have on here? And you can see, I mean, even after all the time, I mean, this gets used every single day. It's not a day it doesn't come out of my pocket and get used for some type of work. And it's still, joints are very tight. It's not sloppy at all. I mean, there is no wiggle in it whatsoever. The blade, I'm not a big fan of the combo blades. There is a version of this apparently that was available at some point that was just a plain edge, and I wish I could have found one. Couldn't find it anywhere, so I ended up getting this one. I just don't care for having the serration. It's not something I use regularly. The blade is held up pretty well. I mean, obviously I've sharpened it multiple times in, year and a half, 2 years. It holds a decent edge. I mean, it's not fantastic. You're not dealing with a real high-end steel. I'm not even sure what it is. It's not marked at all. And I don't have the packaging for it anymore, so I couldn't tell you what the steel is. But I do know that there is another version of the Skeletool, which it's a black and silver. I think it's like a carbon or CX maybe, I think is the model, Skeletool CX or CS, something of that nature. I'd like to pick up that one next. I mean, this one's made it through the torture test and has survived extremely well. So if you're looking for a good everyday carry solution to carrying a pocket knife and a multi-tool, and you just want to get away with carrying one that's small and compact, this is a really good option for that. I have somewhere between 12 and 15 Leatherman tools, which all literally sit in a drawer collecting dust since I've had this one. Obviously it doesn't have as many features as some of the other tools that I have, but it has all the ones I need, and it has all the ones that I use on a regular basis. So if the tools that I showed you in here are the ones that you use most often, this is a really good solution to having to carry a pocket knife and a multi-tool separately. This combines both very well. And even the bits, I have been really impressed at how well these bits have held up. I didn't think they could handle the torque. I'm not gentle with this tool at all. I don't, if I break it, I break it. That's how I feel about it. I don't really care. I'm not ginger with it. It is, if I need to get a screw undone, I just go for it. I've had some screws strip out before this, the bits have broken. And it's kind of nice the way it's designed, because you can open it up and use it like this to get them out quick once you break them, or you can use it like this and get more more torque on them. So it is well designed. And also another thing is the ergonomics of it. It's rounded here and rounded here, so the amount of leverage that you can get on it it's really good. So I give this a solid 10 out of 10. This is just a great tool. I mean, my only complaint is the blade. Give me the option of just a plain edge and perhaps a little bit better steel. But besides that, this is by far the best little multi-tool that I've ever had. I carry even the little one on the keychain. I can't remember what it's called, the Mini or something like that. It's a little keychain one. I used to use that all the time too. But since I started carrying this, I actually took it off my keychain just to save the weight of having it on my keys. So If you're looking for a really good tool, check out the Leatherman Skeletool. If you want a better steel, I believe the CS or CX, whichever one, the black and silver version of the Skeletool, I believe that blade is like a 154 cm or maybe a D2. I don't remember what, but it's a better steel than this particular one here. So it'll hold the edge better. You won't have to sharpen it as much. I probably sharpen this one about once every 3 months or so. And it's not too bad. Right now it's pretty jacked up. I was being an idiot and pulling staples out of a piece of plywood. So it's got some nicks in it at the moment, and I'll address those. I actually have one of these as seen on TV knife sharpeners that I'm going to sharpen this blade with, so we'll see how that works out. But yeah, overall 10 out of 10. Solid tool. You're looking for a good everyday carry to replace a pocket knife multi-tool combo, highly recommend Skeletool by Leatherman. Hope you enjoyed the video. Give me a like, comment, subscribe, and definitely check out some of my other videos. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye guys.